Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 106 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not ookie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is the Nomad Paradise Islands palette. I thought I could squeak in one more green look before St. Patrick's Day hits. So, I mean, I will obviously be doing more green looks, after that, but this was like specifically for an actual reason. So, hopefully you're into that. If you are and you're not already subscribed, you can do that now. All right, I'm going to scooch you in and just start playing eyeshadows. Do something a little different than what I've been doing. So I'm going to take the shade Turtle, which is the like mid-tone shimmery green shade on my Singe Beauty E04. Am I going to wet this? Let's try it dry. And that's going to go all, oh God, that's so pretty. I mean, if you like green eyeshadow, boy, howdy. That is so pretty. I'm gonna do another layer dry, just see what it looks like, and then if I feel like we need it, I can wet the shade. I don't know that it needs it, but let's just for funsies. I got confused there momentarily what I was going to do. I've been thinking about what kind of look I want to do, and I meant to grab for the dark green matte, but we're here, so I'm using my Singe Beauty E01 wet for the shade Turtle. Look at, it just makes it so smooth and beautiful. I assume at this point you've seen the new palette from Nomad's like launch and whatever. It'll be out when I'm filming this in 2 days, but when you're seeing this, it's been out for 2 days. Did you pick it up? Are you excited to pick it up? All the things. I'm super curious. And I, of course, binged as many videos as I could on the new palette because I love Nomad. Like, a boatload. And the last time I checked, you could still use my code, which saves you 10%. It's just Jan, like my name. I haven't checked recently, so if it doesn't work, there's lots of codes out there. Use somebody's for sure. But one of the videos I saw, they were comparing it to the Aquavango palette, and I was just like, I would have immediately, and did in fact, think about the Cloud Forest palette, which is really, predominantly a green palette. So I was surprised so far no one has mentioned comparing those two. I have obviously, by the time you're seeing this, ordered the palette. I pretty much order everything Nomad comes out with. I genuinely love the brand. The humans behind it are amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely getting it. I cannot wait. I love green eyeshadow. I pretty much love all the eyeshadow, so there's that. But all right, I'm gonna take this BK Beauty 207. It's just like a short, fat, stubby, pencil-y brush, and I'm going to pat that just out here. I feel like my eyes can look a little weird if I put a shimmer shade out here. So I typically just put a matte. But, you could easily take the shimmer all the way out if you wanted to. And let me know if you would like me to do that at some point. Try it. Why not? Okay. So that's pretty much what I want there. And then I want to use Fish. It's the like high vis green shade. I'm just gonna wet this one. We know I'm gonna do it eventually anyway, so why pretend otherwise? I'm gonna put that right along the edge. I really want it to be mostly a hint, and then I'm going to use it in my inner corner. I'll have to reapply, but I wanted to show you just so you kind of have an idea like that. So I'm going to go back into Turtle and just pat over where they meet and bring Turtle in a little farther. I really just want this to like be a haze of light green around the metallic like Kelly green shade. That's so fun. I feel like I do the same looks all the time, so I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. But if you've been here for a minute, you already know I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just playing with eyeshadow and makeup on the interwebs for fun. So I don't have a whole lot of like knowledge or creativity. I'm just winging it as I go. I want to blend out the edge of these shades just a little bit, super gently. What do we think? I'm gonna go do the other eye and my face, and I'll come back and show you an up close of the eyes, and we can have a little chat and wrap up episode 106. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. Let me zoom you in for an up close reconnoiter at the eyes. I think this came out pretty darn good. I'm interested to hear what you think. It's, I mean, very similar to the way I always do my makeup, but a little different. I'm trying to learn how to do some new things that work for my eye shape. But as for the Throwback Thursday portion of the program, I love this palette. I don't think I own a single Nomad palette that I don't really like a whole lot, or love so much. And with the launch of their new one, I couldn't resist busting this one out and playing with it. So that pretty much wraps up episode 106 of the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. If you're wondering what else is on my face, I'll tell you now. And if you don't care, and this is where we part ways, thank you so much for hanging out this far. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. As for what's on my face, I used more of the Maybelline Fit Me Stick Foundation. I cannot get over how much I like this. I mean, I'm literally scraping out the innards. I'm going to order another one of these. I think it's just so easy and lovely and wears so nicely for an entire day, particularly if I pair it with the Janessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder Balm thingy. My concealer is the Maybelline in shade 10, I assume. I set down the perimeter of my face with the L'Oreal Powder Foundation in 120 Vanilla. I use this kind of like all over, just a little on the center of my face and, you know, the perimeter. Kind of like how I've been doing with the Janessa Myricks recently. And then I set my under eyes and T-zone with the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. And I feel like I should mention this one is in the pink shade. Yeah, light pink. I really like what it does for my under eyes, and I'm not noticed any like excess wrinkling or oogie yuck that comes from, you know, having very wrinkly under eyes. My contour is the Milk Stack in light medium. Bronzer, same thing. My blush is the shade Squeeze, which is this orange, from the Blended Bunny Juicy Cheeks face palette. What else? My highlighter is too. I'm using the Odin's Eye Moon Talk for my Cupid's bow and brow bone and nose. And then I went in with the yellow and green and kind of orange lines. They're towards the bottom here for my highlight. It pretty much mixes, but I just thought it'd be fun to go with that. This is from Gloss Gods. It's the With Pride Part of the Rainbow highlighter. And then my lip is, I know, very kind of odd, but I thought with the look it was pretty cool. I'm using this About Face Line Artist, and it says Birds of Paradise. I purchased it as an eyeliner, but I've decided to repurpose it for a lip liner because it's a little bit funky. I don't have anything else like it, and I have all those multi-chrome liners now, which I love with my whole heart, though I'm not wearing one today. And I topped that liner with the Shine Quicksand from Odin's Eye and Angelica. My lower waterline liner is the LA Girl Pastel Dreams in Magic Mint. I had to go for the high vis. I just love it so much. And then my mascara is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I've been using the Clio Kill Lash. I love it. I love it paired with the Huda One Coat Wow. They're fantastic mascaras together if you're not wearing falsies. And then just as a really nice life-proof mascara is what it says, and it is. It's so hard to get off my eyelashes, like really hard. And I opted to bust out. I had one of these, I used it all up. I bought one for my sister and she ended up not using it, so she gave it to me. So I'm using up this one. It's just a really pretty mascara that blackens my lashes, and that's it. Though I do think it looks very nice on my lower lashes. But it washes off easily, which is what I want today. So, or I'm sure I'll want it later. Right now I'm feeling fine. But you know, the day wears on, your girl gets tuckered. Easy makeup removal, especially on my lash line, is helpful. So that's it. So that's the end of this episode 106, done and dusted, in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.